10 extinct animals scientists are going to revive. With the rapid improvement in science, scientists can't pass on the chance to revive extinct animals because there are many opportunities which are opened up to revive creatures which have long been lost. This video will be telling us of 10 extinct creatures that scientists are going to revive. Scientists are up to revive those animals that are extinct or already getting into extinction, they just can't pass on the chance. So stay tuned as you discover the animals scientists are working on bringing back to life. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for we upload the most amazing videos daily. Number 1. Siberian Unicorn. To begin, Siberian unicorns are one of the species of animals that have almost gone out of existence. Most people believe that these animals are all from fictional videos or movies, fairy tale. Well, it will surprise you to know that they are real. Though extinct, they look a little bit different from what we see in movies. A perfect example of a unicorn is the Siberian unicorn, which are a species of extinct rhino that existed in Asia. Scientists therefore believe that from a biological perspective, this species has been extinct but yet can be revived. They believe that these species got extinct recently and that is why it will be easy to bring them back. They were well preserved in the permafrost and that is why it will be easy to get them back alive. Number 2. Saber-toothed cats. This is the most extinct species of animals in the world. The last toothed cats became extinct about 10 to 11,000 years ago. Scientists think that the saber-toothed were the first animals to completely get extinct because of humans. Well, the truth is that mankind can say sorry to those animals by reviving them. Their remains were preserved in the permafrost that makes it easier to get their DNA. The fastest and easier their genes are gotten, well, I would say it will be easy to get a surrogate mother law on. Scientists say that the best candidate to serve that purpose is the African lioness, which is believed to be the optimum egg donor. Number 3. Irish elk, giant elk. They existed from the late Pleistocene to the beginning of Holocene, 10 to 13,000 years ago in Eurasia to North Africa. Most of their remains are found in North Ireland. This species was one of the largest species of deers that ever existed in the planet. Largest individuals go with a height of over 2 meters, and distance from the ribs of their horns could make it up to 4 meters. Scientists are bent on reviving these species, and they are making sure not to face any problem on their way. They want to find living species similar to the extinct ones. They say that only a similar species of their kind, specifically a female, can become a surrogate mother for the cloned embryo. Well, as we hope that scientists finally find what they are looking for, we look forward to seeing the species revived. The faster, the better. Number 4. Woolly rhinoceros. They were mostly common throughout Europe and Asia. It has a stocky leg and a thick woolly coat that is well suited for the cold environment during ice periods. Humans are completely blamed for the extinction of this animal species. Well, it is interesting to know that scientists are bent in carrying out a plan for the reintroduction of species. Number 5. Dodo. They are flyless birds which were extinct in the islands of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean. The dodo are the best extinct species of animals in the world at large, but unfortunately, humans were the reasons for their complete disappearance on planet. Before people became populated in Mauritius, the dodo were living carelessly, and that is why scientists believe that the dodo were afraid of humans, and that's why they came to Mauritius. Humans, on the other hand, saw that these dodo were too defensive, and that is why they used them for their own benefits. Throughout the 17th century, they destroyed the dodo natural habitats. They also went as far as destroying the dodo net and compete with them for food, thus reducing the population of the dodo birds. The last dodo died in 1962. Well, it will be interesting to tell you that scientists therefore think these amazing dodo birds were treated unfairly, and that is why they are putting in all efforts to revive them by using a similar species, which is the pigeon, and combining its cells with the main dodo, and thus the reintroduction of the new dodo birds, which is actually possible. Number 6. Tasmania. These were other species of extinct animals in Australia island known as Tasmania wolf. Tasmania was their dwelling place. The last wild Tasmania wolf kept in captivity died of old age in 1936 in a private zone. Despite the fact that these species of Tasmania have been completely disappearing from the surface, nevertheless, scientists believe that these species can be revived. In 1919, the National Magazine of Australia and Sydney announced the start of a project for the recreation of a Tasmania wolf by using its DNA from a pup that has been preserved in alcohol in the magazine. The DNA was lastly extracted in 2002, but the sample turned out to be too dangerous and thus not useful. In February 15, 2005, the project was suspended. However, in May 2008, scientists managed to get an everlasting gene of the Tasmania wolf to work with. The sample of this Tasmania wolf gene has been kept in the loop permafrost for almost 100 years, which is therefore used as a genetic material to revive this species of animals no matter how long it will take. Number 7. Aurochs. They are considered to be one of the species of animals to be extinct on the surface. This species of animals is believed to have been one of the extincts by the early settlers of India and Asia. These species of aurochs were seen as one of the modern species of cattle, but unfortunately, they were extinct in the 17th century. The very last auroch died of a disease. Scientists are currently planning of reviving back this species of animals by backbreeding the primitive breed of European cattle. They plan to bring species similar to the aurochs as possible. Unfortunately, the aurochs breeding will not be similar to the extinct ones. Scientists believe that there will be few differences. The success of reviving these aurochs is very high. After all, the herd cattle will breed from the modern domestic one, originating from the aurochs initiative in the 20th century. Thus, this experiment was quite successful, and the modern one may as well work out. Number 8. Serralina parakeet. These birds lived in North America until their extinction by hunters, but it's totally unacceptable for their extinction. People hunted this Serralina parakeet for the beauty of its feathers and the production of horns. The demands for later increase led to the extinction of these Serralina parakeets, the species, in 1939. Nevertheless, scientists are currently working on how to revive this incredible species of bird. They have series of DNAs of the Serralina parakeet from the fragments of its eggshells stored in the US Date magazine. Scientists are trying to use a female back-headed parrots for recreation. Even though scientists' intentions are good, people rightly believe that the extinction of this species may repeat itself. Number 9. Ivory-billed woodpecker. This species of animals is not believed to have been completely exhausted from the planet, even though there are still few of this ivory-billed woodpecker left in the world. Most people believe that this species is completely extinct, and which is not really true. For the days ahead, we hope and believe for a recreational species back to life. Number 10. Mammoth. Lastly, the mammoth. These are the most extinct creatures in the world. This is because they received a lot of attention and added value to culture. There are many movies and cartoons made about them, and that is why many people are hoping and believing for the resurrection of this mammoth, since they are actually waiting to see how this animal looks like, thus their wishes may come true soon. Scientists often find remains of mammoth. They also believe resurrecting a mammoth is much easier than other species of animals, since they do not easily decompose and preserving important genetic material. Scientists have already extracted cells from the remaining mammoth and are planning of recombining the mammoth gene to that of an elephant embryo to create a hybrid of a mammoth we know from books and movies. To conclude, the rapid extinction of animal species on the planet is due to increased population, high demand of their products, and increased use of these species for medicine. Well, we are completely hopeful for the days ahead for a complete back to animal species. Many of these species can never be completely extinct because of their similarities with other species animals, and which we believe scientists do continue to reintroduce these species in due time. Thanks for watching this video, and as usual, don't forget to like and share with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more amazing content on a daily basis.